5. How's everyone doing this fine Sunday afternoon? Hope everyone's had a great day so far. Welcome in Based and Naminsky. Hope your guys' day has been great so far. Very chill weekend. Welcome in Kia as well. Very chill weekend. Nice, relaxing Valentine's Day filled with good food. But now we're back with some more Unite, ready for just some casual matches. If later on in the stream there's an overwhelming consensus to get in some ranked with the viewers, we'll pivot. But for now, the plan is just rock out with casuals. But yeah, slept in a little bit this morning. Had some leftovers for breakfast and lunch. Sounds good. Welcome in Kia Part 2. We'll go ahead and throw Based in rotation. We'll go ahead and open up the lobby. Today we'll just be doing the normal wheel because we got in some Surfetched games last week. Add you to the list. Sounds good. Sounds good. And if we don't get a 5th, we'll go ahead and start rolling with some games just to get in as many as possible. No pressure either way. Here for just a nice relaxing stream. We'll go ahead and spin, see what we get for game 1 as everyone is booting up. Okay. Little bit different of a start than usual. I don't hate it at all. Key, I don't remember if I have you added or not. If not, I'll drop the lobby ID in chat for you. No pressure either way. You're added? Okay, I thought so. I just can't always remember. But yeah, how was everyone's weekend? Anything fun from Valentine's Day? Oh, speaking of, there is Kia. No worries, no worries. Starting with Meowscarada. Gotta remember that so I don't forget, because sometimes can be a little bit forgetful. But good times all in all. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You're added in. You're booted up. We'll go ahead and search. I don't know if the 2 seconds was you booting up. Okay. I didn't know if the 2 seconds was you booting up and getting joined, or you had to get something situated real quick. But we'll go ahead and roll. And as people come in, we can round out this 5 stack and start working on next rotation as well. But till then, we'll just chill and get in some fun matches. Starting off, for those just coming in, starting off with Meowscarada. Not my favorite, but not my least favorite. Like, I just don't know enough of the kit to utilize to its full potential. But I know it can be an absolute menace. A little bit more to its strategy than just kind of the point and click of Gengar and Meowth. Oh, was gonna go see what the notification was, but naturally, as soon as we go to do that is when we find a match. Indeed. Go. Oh, and Based, you are good to jungle if you want. I can bot lane, or I'm good either way. Oh, you got it. Kia rocking out with the Lapras, like the choice. Go ahead and throw on eject button, because I know it is just a much better item to run and you can kind of synchronize that with your ult some. I'm curious if our teammate is a person. Because the other team definitely looks like bot team. I wonder if our random... Thought I had a hiccup coming. But wonder if our random is a bot or not. Pika bot. Yeah, I feel like most, if not all of their team is bots. But I'm just curious if they actually found us a real teammate or not. With the score shield potion Sylveon with leftovers. Yep, you absolutely can. We'll pick you up right after this game, and you will round out our first rotation of people. Okay, well, I think Eevee is a person, because, like, I don't know if a bot would just sit there and watch like that. Absolutely, Charlotte. You'll be the first on the list for that rotation. Works out perfectly, and I hope Darkrai and Charlotte, you guys have had a great day so far. Have had a great weekend. Go ahead and stack while we get the chance to. And keep on stacking. Go. We'll go Night Slash. Probably go nap again. Enjoy the nap. Hope you had a fun weekend at EUIC. Had a lovely weekend, didn't sleep, had to leave at 2:30 a.m. Ooh, that is a gross fight. Branch out to making guides. That is something I want to get into. I've kind of been toying around with that idea of like having a guide VOD and having it like broken down into a couple shorts as well. That is just a lot of work though. I don't quite have the time to do that. But that is definitely something I want to get into. I just have not had the time to sit down and actually figure out what that would look like. Ow. Also, based rocking out with this Scyther. Mixing it up a little bit. Nice little three-piece. You were there playing TCG at EUIC? Nice. I hope you had a great time as well. gonna do one of these real quick. Grab some health. Do a semi-rotation through jungle. Just so the farm isn't going to waste. Not that we need it, because we're kind of just stomping. But doesn't hurt to get the extra level and farm back our ult some. And what I don't want to happen is just get insta-ulted by this Gardevoir. Nice 3-piece. Oh, yep, Gardevoir. That's... Gardevoir and Gengar are like the two scariest bots. Because even as careful as you can be, they can do such good burst damage. Yep. Predicts the Gardevoir ult, Greninja does it instead. And then with the Gengar Hex... Wow! What? We got deleted through our ult. Yeah, that was a lot of damage flying our way, huh? That is wild damage output from him. His sneak ASP, got it. I will do my best to remember. Okay, they got that. Name of the game now. Doesn't really matter, but name of the game is just get ult back, get some levels, and get ult back for Kyogre. Get Trailblaze Plus, just so we have both plus moves. Go. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate up just in the off chance. Well, I'll help in this fight, but I was thinking in the off chance that I hate Gengar with everything, every ounce of my being. It's just you get slept and then you're helpless unless you are the bulkiest of the bulk. You just get one tapped by him. It is, you know, a very fair and balanced Mon, as all are in Unite. All he had to do was turn around and fire off the Hypnosis and he gets me, but thankfully, even bots find a way to mess up even Gengar. Oh, I missed the Haunter. Good get. Alright, got a little dicey there just with all of them ulting, but never worried. Oh, let me out. Well, might have gotten a little greedy there. Okay, let me update the queue since we aren't dead till the end, but and by saying update the queue, we're writing on an old envelope. Keeping it high tech as always. Just need to be careful when showing that I don't show the front and dox myself. Welcome in, Nikki. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great weekend so far. Oh, how did he score? Lovely weekend. Glad to hear it. Was good. Nice, relaxing weekend. Thank you, Avi, for the sub. Relaxing weekend filled with good food. Exactly. Now, still working off the food coma because our Valentine's dinner was steak Alfredo, which is just rich on rich on rich. Welcome in, Avi. Hope you've had a great weekend so far. Pretty solid. Let's see how your damage output was. Oh, not that. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Good damage. I mean, less bulk as to be considered, but still not bad damage taken. Not bad at all. We'll rock to the lobby, pick up Darkrai. And then we'll keep rolling. Alright. And then add Darkrai. And while he's joined... Charlotte, you are first up on next rotation since we are full up here. But you are first in line for like the first rotation in a few games. Yeah, Darkrai just got here before you. But yep, we will definitely get in some games. Welcome in, Tokamon. We'll go ahead and search while we're spinning. And see what we get. Okay. A little bit of a blast from the past with the Garchomp games. Welcome in, Emmy. Hope your weekend has been great so far. Garchomp, I mean, he's just a fun one. He's not... I think he's one buff away from being really relevant again. But he just gets sat down too easily early. But once you get going, he is a lot of fun. Thoughts on Galarian Rapidash? Not very fond thoughts of it. In my opinion, it's just not... It can be good. I will lead with that. It can be good, but I equate it to a Sableye, a Comfey, a Dodrio. Where, like, yes, it can be good and can be very disruptive, but more often than not, it feels like you're just fighting 4v5s all game. Torn between Razor Claw and Muscle Band. Big Root Potion set. That could be interesting. Go ahead and do... Yeah, where it's like, I know they can be good. And Galarian Rapidash is still one of the top speedsters in tournaments. But... I don't know. It is not a point and click just deleting speedster like a Gengar or a Zoroark or Meowth or someone that can come in and just immediately tilt the scales in your team's favor. Welcome in, Jorge. Lowest win rate champ. Ooh, I'm curious who... Like, I'm sure I have ones that are 0 because I've played one game with them and lost it, but I would have to check what my lowest win rate is. Okay, got Surfetch, Cinderace. Okay. Working on actually changing battle items when I'm playing other Mons, because it just defaults to having only potion. Which, like, I don't hate. Like, I know there's way, way better items. But it's nice just having that little bit of quick healing. I don't think I'm stacking. Oh, they go down for that. There we go. Even with Gibble and Reboot, still can take them down in time. Go double ground. I feel like I always go double dragon. So let's mix it up a little bit. Feel like they might have just all rotated top lane, as bots tend to do. Oh, I say as. Good, evolve. Oh, I thought I got him there. I thought the dig just caught. At least we got Absol. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate up to get this. I don't know if you're stacking, but oh, Slowbro really just pro played us, huh? My way back. No worries, no worries. Hopefully connection wants to work itself out. Just setting up a big overcap here. Okay, they will be rotating this way. Figured go ahead and ult there, no reason to not. Fully stacked, nice. Might as well take some farm from them. Good get. Go. Just wanted to make sure he wasn't going to get away. But you had it handled. Now we just kind of wait for objectives to pop up. And farm in the meantime. Scoop up all that. I'll rotate down, but you probably will get him before I can even get remotely close. Good get. And they'll be rolling this way in force for Regilecki. Feel like we got an ult cooking here. Oh, I missed that last one on Absol, but... That Cinderace is so lucky. AKA lucky I missed every single hit to finish him off. Zero luck involved. It was just purely a skill issue on my part. I just wanted to get off the Earthquake. Very greedy challenge by me, but... who knows, maybe some universe it works. Welcome in, Melinda. Hope you've had a great weekend so far. You caught the Slowbro ult. Makes sense. Kind of been terrified of catching that because I've been challenging him a lot. It's been good. Hey, glad to hear it. Let's go ahead and roll right on up. Let's find the Cinderace. Did I need to use the eject button there? Absolutely not. But if he's gonna eject button away, I'm just gonna eject button right back to him. I mean, I'll keep taking down Cinderace in these one-on-ones. I don't know why they keep diving. Well, I do know why they keep diving, because that's what likely programmed to do. Let's get here in time to watch Based get ulted by Slowbro again. Nope, okay. Maybe they didn't have it. Because I thought that was really just cooking for him. There we go, just delete that. And make our way to drop all the points. Oh. Well, just a hunch we might have won. Just a wild suspicion I got. I mean, if this was ranked, I would never count wins before they happen, because wild stuff has happened in ranked. Casuals is a whole other story, though. Yeah. Wild comebacks have happened in ranked because people think they won with still a minute to go. I mean, they did break one of our goals. So, like, maybe if they overcapped that one goal by, like, 600 points, they got it. But, I mean, it could happen. It could absolutely happen. GG's. And as people are coming in, if you would like to join, just let us know and we'll get you added in to the queue. Right now, next rotation is just for Charlotte so far, so we'll fill in. I think they broke 100. They did. Welcome in, Seth. Hope you've had a great day. But yes, we'll do one more with this rotation and then start cycling people through unless we have a full clean switch. No pressure either way. He is, but if you're against any reasonable attacker on the other team, he is impossible to get going. Like, Espeon is the bane of Garchomp's existence. Because you just won't get any experience and you can't close the gap on him without getting deleted. But yes, Garchomp is really fun or you never get anything going. No really in between. Okay, Eldegoss. We'll see what we can make happen with that. Not my favorite supporter. I know it is very much a skill issue on my part, but I just can never pop off with Eldegoss with like the healing and support like Clefable or Vaporeon, Umbreon even. No, it's very much a skill issue. Muscle Band, Choice Scarf, and Spoon. Okay. And what moveset do you run on it to capitalize on those? X attack is item. Full support? I mean, Pollen Puff and Spore. Got it. Pollen Puff, Spore, Muscle, Choice Scarf, and Spoon. Alcremie, I think, is kind of slept on. Muscle Band. Choice. Rapid Fire Scarf or Choice Scarf? I'm thinking Rapid Fire Scarf, yeah. Just to maximize the damage output. Or, oh, no worries, Charlotte, no worries. And you play as a Cinderace that heals. Interesting. I don't think so, but maybe real people. That might be copium. But on the topic of supporters, what do I think Valkyrie? Yes, I think she's very much slept on and can actually put up really good damage and healing games. I think it's a little bit more offensive of a Blissey, if that makes sense. Like, you do a little bit less healing or preventing of status if you go with Decorate, but you do a lot more damage than a Blissey. So I definitely think is a great support. Downside with her is your teammates will sometimes have to run to the healing, which random teammates don't really do. So that's kind of a... Oh, no worries either way. Just let me know and we'll get you rotated through. But no pressure. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not evolved, and I'm already a Eldegoss, so that makes it a little bit tricky to fend off the 3, but hopefully I can grab this. Okay. And you did say Pollen Puff, I believe. And Spore. Oh, I just had the synthesis coming to you. Okay. Go ahead and drop our 24. And Cotton Spore. Okay. I think this is the set I normally run. Experience, you have to aim the... Yeah. Unless you're playing with someone... Run comms or someone else who plays support or defender. But if you're playing with random attackers... Yeah, they aren't ever gonna run to the healing. Welcome in, Maysoom. Hope you've had a great day so far. Where am I from? I'm from the Southeast U.S. There we go. Figuring out how to lead them. There we go. Rotate on up. I don't think Cotton Spore is what I normally run. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I normally run Cotton Guard, where you shield everyone within range. I mean, I would like to heal more, but you guys just aren't taking damage. But yes, it is considered impolite to ask for collabs in chat. There are more professional ways to do it, like reaching out in private instead of in the public chat. Because yes, it could be considered self-promotion by asking in that way. Which I don't think is what you're intended, just in general, it's a frowned upon act. Ooh, let's get out of there. I think the team is, and I'm just kind of existing in their space. I think they're eating up, and again, I'm just kind of vibing. Letting them carry. Oh. I mean, might as well. Been trying to land a pollen puff on you for so long. Welcome in, Matt. Hope you've had a great weekend so far. There we go. Suddenly, we never will have to heal again because of Kyogre. I mean, we're getting assists, but no more than anyone else is getting. We're just rolling as a team. Drop our 23. Might as well, right? And again, there's just no healing to really have. Does this heal? It does not. Okay, I didn't think so. Just wanted to make sure. I know the ult does and Pollen Puff does. I didn't know if Cotton Spore did as well. Again, like, even when I've tried it in ranked, I know we absolutely got carried that game. Welcome in, Ukarsh. Welcome in. Hope you've had a great weekend so far. Even in ranked where I'm like, I popped that game with Eldegoss. Like, I did really well. And it's like, oh, 30k damage, 30k healing. It's like, well, you can just do that with an average Blissey round. Now, that game where I didn't think I popped, it got 92k healing. We will add you into the next rotation. Charlotte, were you able to get it figured out? Or are you still sitting out a few more? You were? Awesome. Okay, so we'll be rotating in Seth and Charlotte. And anyone else just joining in, if you would like to join, we would love to have you. If you're just hanging out, A-okay as well. For now, let's rotate out. Oh, we'll rotate out Kia and Based. And you guys will be the first to join in later if you guys are still around, because Because I know Darkrai missed the first game, and Naminsky usually dips after a little bit. So I believe Charlotte said their name was Jaws, right? Or am I making it? I remember they said their name. And I completely forgot it. Utkarsh would like to join. Sounds good. In that case, we will rotate out Naminsky since they were there for all 3 games. But yes, Darkrai will get you. I'll drop the lobby ID 377-10764. I feel like I messed that up. No, that's Charlotte, I believe. I don't know who I thought Jaws was, but we'll go ahead and remove you for Utkarsh and Seth. Lobby ID is in chat. Okay. Again, I don't know where I pulled Jaws from. No worries, no worries. While we're waiting for them to join, I'll go ahead and spin for... I'll spin for Darkrai as well since they requested it. This will be mine. I'll rock out with Suicune, who I will remove. And this one's for Darkrai. Hopefully you have it. Gyarados, okay. But yeah, no worries, Seth. We're just playing for fun. I was like, where did my pin go? You have him? Perfect. Yep. Just waiting for Seth and Utkarsh. And then we will roll. We've done that a couple times, and with Vaporeon being added, it is surprisingly viable. Like, it is surprisingly good. No worries, Seth. Utkarsh, are you joining up? Or are we running a game? Exact. Umbreon and Vaporeon as tank. And then I like saying Glaceon. And then depending if you want to go pure damage, Espeon. Or a little bit more bulk and run Sylveon. Because Sylveon can be surprisingly bulky. But yes, just waiting to see if Utkarsh will join. If not, we'll get a couple fills while Seth is booting up. And keep things rolling. Claim this. Oh, nice, 50. Got it figured out. Oh, yep, we do. Got to Masters 900 last season with Sylveon and Psyduck. Apparently, Psyduck is really good right now. No worries, Utkarsh. So we'll pick up Seth, and Based will fill for this game. Then we'll swap out Based for Utkarsh. Just to keep things rolling. But yep, Seth just waiting on... Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, we did. I remember you were the Blissey, I believe, we were against. Welcome in, New Volley. Welcome in. Your dog unplugged your router. Well, yeah, that'll do it. That will definitely do it. Is this you? Just want to make sure you didn't get your spot sniped. No worries, New Valley. Appreciate you just hanging out. Yes, I believe this is Seth, unless their spot got sniped. In which case, that's unfortunate. But, and who did I spin again? It was Suicune, I believe. Yeah. We'll go ahead and roll. So I think that's him. Suicune and Gyarados. Yep. Welcome in gray and black. Yep. Gyarados was for Darkrai. They requested a spin. I mean, we could just rock out with both Gyaradoses, but nah, we'll rock out with Suicune. I need more practice with them, because it's one I wish I was better with. I just can never do damage as Suicune. Like, I do okay with getting stuns off, but I can just never get good damage. And I know, like, their main role is stuns, but I don't know, if you're taking up an all-rounder slot, you gotta be able to keep up with damage, in my opinion. Anti-heal, I think, is actually a really good play on Suicune, because you just do such AoE damage anyway. Similar boosted basic mechanic, okay. Which is wild that I do more damage with Lapras normally than Suicune. Okay. Rocking out with the Alcremie. Nice. Okay. Not a bad lineup at all. A lot of damage. So, this will be a... I know it's against bots most likely, so it doesn't really matter. But this will be a nice little test to see if I can even remotely keep up on damage with y'all. Because Jungle Inteleon is a tough one to keep up with. But they got a bot Gengar, which is scary. At least they don't have the bot Gengar and bot Gardevoir, just because that's 2 instant deaths. Goodra reppin'. Love to see it. Go ahead and learn that first. I completely forgot to look at my items. So we're rocking. Yes. Just because you get insta-ulted. Like, it's not even 90% of the game, it's no problem. But then they just ult you on sight. So it's like, well... I believe I'm stacking, so I'm just going to go ahead and get that rolling. Go ahead and get that rolling nicely. Oh, I thought I timed that to snipe it. Okay. Ow. Okay, at least we get Whirlpool now. Imagine if Alcremie could Like, if the other team could pick up Alcreamy's dollops. That would be a lot riskier to play as. Because you couldn't just lay him out. Alright, there. Go. Good get. Go ahead and keep... Oh, I keep scooping up all those. My bad. Alright, they're going to be rotating bot lane for Regieleki. But yeah, if the other team could pick up the dollops, even if it was like reduced healing than what it gave its own team, that would be... I feel like that would be just the final nail in the coffin for people not playing Alcreamy. Or you'd get the people that try and heal the other team just to be trolls. Because, you know, you would hope they weren't out there, but we all know it's Unite. They 100% would be out there. Gudra doing Gudra things. You did all the work on Wigglytuff. I just kind of cleaned it up a little. But see, it's times like that where it's like it still didn't give an assist, even though you did all the damage for the KO. That could be where it's like Sableye. I don't know. That would be interesting. Or it applies anti-heal to the enemy team. It doesn't do any damage, but it applies anti-heal for them. That could be interesting. Where you like, it's like a built-in curse item. Wigglytuff just ulted nobody. Oh, there they are. Good get. We really hit that Crustle with everything we had, huh? I was just mainly trying to ult the Gengar, because whenever you can ult a bot Gengar, you ult bot Gengar. Alcreamy is putting in work with the support right now. Yep. Very much kept us alive there. I mean, I'll grab it. Might as well. Get there, trying to get there. I'll just fire one of these in. Oh, he still got it as he died. Well, that's unfortunate. Good overcap. Oh, I missed my freeze, but still got him. There's Gengar doing Gengar things. Gengar doing Gengar things. And I was delayed on getting my Whirlpool off, so I couldn't freeze him. Delayed because I was just slow at getting it off. Not because of anything in the game. 100% my fault. Got Kyogre in 15. The second I see Gengar, we're just ulting right into him, just because let's not deal with that. Or you guys are just going to bully him back into spawn. There we go. And just final nail in the coffin for him. Oh, leave me alone, Gengar. I hate him. Good luck with the D&D prep. Our team just got wiped by a bot Gengar. Pick the Snipe over in Liquidation. Solid choice. I know it's not the meta right now, but I feel like running Snipe in Teleon is more fun. Oh, sounds good. Sounds good. Utkarsh, did you finish updating and are you good to go? If that's the case, we'll rotate out Darkrai and Based for the two of you. And then it'll be Seth, Charlotte, Utkarsh, and It's. No worries, Seth. No worries. Okay, we did an okay job of keeping up with damage. That being said, we were just fighting constantly. We're just doing casual matches today, so it does not matter what rank you are. But yep, we can absolutely get you in as long as you are ready to roll. Sounds good, Darkrai, and we probably will have a couple rotations later. I'll make a list off to the side where there's for like fills for later on. Awesome. I'll drop the lobby ID for both of you, 950-62997. Can't do any more. No worries, Charlotte. No worries. Glad we at least got you in for a couple games. Or a game. No worries. We had internet issues earlier this week as well. Yeah, internet stays acting up for no reason. But yes, we are waiting for Utkarsh and It's to join. And then we'll keep rolling. While we're waiting as people are booting up, I'll go ahead and spin. See who we get. Just keep rolling. We don't... Okay. I'm okay with running Latias. I was about to say, we aren't going to run Lapras, because that's just way too normal a stream. But yes, it's an Utkarsh. Feel free to join, and then we'll keep things rolling. We'll get a fill for this game as well, because I think it's only the 4 first-time players. But appreciate everyone just hanging out. Okay with that. Appreciate everyone spending their Sunday with me. I almost already forgot who we spun. It's Latias. That would have been a new record for how quickly I would have forgotten there. Actually, while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and roll so we can... Again, doesn't really matter, but yeah, it's a nice way to end or start the week, just depending on how you view Sundays. But I feel like it's a nice way to go into the fresh week. Just a nice relaxed, playing random characters, not stressing on ranked. And watching y'all absolutely pop off with the carries is always fun. Win 2 battles. You know, I don't know if we'll be able to do that. I think we'll be hard pressed for that. I'm also do a quick check so I'm not just wasting everyone's time. Oh, there's Utkarsh just waiting on it, and then we'll grab someone to fill. Go ahead and collect the coins. I don't know if we lost it or they're just booting up. But if you're still here, let me know. If not, we're gonna probably just grab Based and Darkrai, because I think they're the only 2 still online ready to roll. Nokia's still around probably, but they've started a match. Just to keep things rolling. Got a little bit of a late start today, so won't be going too long past the 2-hour mark today, because I gotta get things situated for the week. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and invite the 2 of you. I don't know if you're still here and want to join, let me know and we'll get you cycled through, but just trying to keep the ball rolling. Give as many options as possible. Or not as many options. Give as many different people a game as possible. I'm sorry, I have a nasty, like... It's not a hangnail, but like it's about to become one. Like right on the side of my pinky. So that's why I keep looking down and picking up clip. I don't know if my hand's high enough, but that's what I'm doing. Is clipping that. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Try playing Inteleon and Absol. Good choices. Also, Kia, let me add you to the list of cycling people back through, just assuming. I know what they say about assuming, but we'll just add you. Is there much? About 5 seconds-ish. Just with it uploading and the stream delay and whatnot. Stick with Alcremie. Solid choice. I have it set to be as low a latency as possible. So, like, there's not a delay in your chats and them popping up. You deleted the game? No. Yep, absolutely. Get you added back to the list. What do we got? Alcremie Lapras bot lane. That lane is just not ever gonna go down. Lapras just, with Shell Bell and Big Root, getting fed by an Alcremie. That, yeah, you're never going down. I don't really know what they can do to... I mean, if... I do know exactly what they can do to stop it. Talonflame just jumps Alcremie. But will the bots think to do that? Probably not. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and scoop up farm. I believe... I forgot to double check, but I think we're double stacking. What do we got? One thing I would be interested to try is a Dragon Breath game where you just have a ton of special attackers on your team. And you just are like setting them up to deal huge damage. Do I think Buzzwole is the best all-rounder right now? No, but I would rank him as one of the more annoying ones in like a hard to play against way. I'd say right now it probably still goes to Mega Gyarados just off stats alone. Still having like significantly the highest win rate. Go ahead and stack. But yes, Buzzwole is probably my least favorite to play against. Because it is just... if you get caught by him, it's pretty much game over. Okay, they are bot lane in force, huh? On the bright side... we're getting well stacked. Now we just need to worry about building up the... what is it? Eon energy? Rotating bot just because there's 4 of them. Hopefully, Darkrai, you can hold down the fort briefly. Okay, rolling up to assist. Oh, rolling up as quick as I can go. Okay, I don't really know where Wigglytuff went. Good get, good get. Another Unite is afraid of Buzzwole, their enemies. Again, I feel like you either play Buzzwole or you hate Buzzwole. Like, it's one of those that just there's not really an in-between. I don't really watch sports, so this might be a dated kind of analogy, but I kind of equate Buzzwole to, like, the Patriots. You either are a Patriots fan, or you're rooting against the Patriots. Like, there's not really... no one's neutral towards them. You play Buzzwole, so you love them? Fair. Exactly, there's not really a middle ground. You either play them, or they're your least favorite to be against. Or both. you can play them and still dislike being against them. Zoroark, fair. Zoroark is just consistently good. Maybe it's just its niche enough character that it doesn't really attract bad players. But I feel like whenever you see Zoroark, they do solid. What's the next? I should be farming to build up the energy. It's exactly what I should be doing right now. What's the next object? Okay, top lane. I was about to say, what's the next objective to spawn as it appeared? And this was Regieleki, yes. There we go. And we just rotate, rotate, rotate. I think this may be incorrect, but 99% sure Dragon Shear doesn't heal. I think if Dragon Shear actually healed, instead of just granting a little bit of overshield, a lot more people would run Dragon Shear. Like, it already is broken if you have a duo you know you can kind of set up with it. But if it did a little bit, like, even if it was just as much as, like, Umbreon's Wish, I feel like that would get out of control really quickly. Because then you just have a way heavier damage dealing Umbreon that is healing their team with Dragon Shear than just raining hits with Dragon Pulse. What do I think about Zacian? Yeah, I think it had its time in the spotlight, kind of like what you're saying, like years ago, like a lot of people ran it. But it just can't really stand up against the other brawlers now. Like, it can still do well, absolutely. I don't think there's a single Mon in the game that can't do well if you play them right and know how to play them. But I feel like it just gets outclassed by the others. Yeah, that Talonflame just had a very bad day. I don't know what its game plan really was. Kind of just dove in, missed, and then just stood there and kind of accepted defeat. Right now there's no new players, so we'll kind of cycle through just people rejoining for the next few games, Kia. So we'll do one more, then we'll cycle out Based or Darkrai, since they've also, like, they're also cycling through. And then we'll just kind of have a rotation with those looking to rejoin. Well, nice little three-piece. There we go. Yep, and as new people are coming in, if you would... Tokamont, there we go. I was about to say, as new people are coming in, if you would like to join, just let me know. And you will, like, move up the queue just to get as many new people in as possible. Give as many different people a chance. Hey, welcome in, Maisies. Hope you've had a great weekend so far. This is probably copium to the highest level, but if on Pokemon Day, Unite announces like a big change, like, hey, here are the new mons coming, and guess what? We heard you. Aeos coins are back. Live today. I think that would bring a lot of people back immediately. Will they do it? Probably not. That is probably copium to the highest degree. But that's what we're kind of rocking with. Okay, so let me figure out. So Maisie's, Kia, I believe we're rotating in its as well. So what we're gonna do, just to keep things simple, is we'll run one more with this lineup, and then we will rotate in Maisie's, Kia, Tokamon, and its. And that will probably bring us to the end of the stream. I don't think a little weak at the start. Oh yeah, Lapras out. Once you get Water Pulse and you get that healing going, and they get like pretty much once you get your moves, so like level 5, level 6, it's kind of game over for the other team. But yeah, we'll do one more with this lineup, just because I kind of lost count. And then we'll rotate everyone out for that lineup, just to keep things simple. Oh, you're good. We're gonna do one more with this lineup, then after this game, cycle in you, aka Maisie's, Kia, Tokamon, and its. So we'll do one more, then we'll just do a full cycle through. This will be the spin for me, and then we'll spin for Darkrai right after. Umbreon, I don't hate that. And, well, that's awkward. I mean, I feel like we gotta respin because you landed on one of the 2 slots that... Okay, there we go. Mega Charizard X. Why would I have to remove all instances? Maybe it's reading Mega Charizard Y as another instance? I don't know. What? I was about to say, just wild that of all the ones it could land on. I might run the damaging Umbreon set. I'm not going to switch the items just because... I mean, I'll straight up say just because of laziness, and if I do rocket and rank, I don't want to have to panic and switch back all the items. So we're going to be running purely defensive item Umbreon with the offensive moves. No worries, Nuvali. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I figured top lane just because the best defender right now, Blastoise. And it's going to get even worse tomorrow when the new item drops. Not because he's necessarily the best defender. I think he's just the best Mon right now because he does have the bulk. He's now going to get the healing. He gets the shield. And it's just very oppressive to be against. of like actual being a defender and not just Blastoise being obnoxious, I would say Ho-Oh's always a solid pick. I would say Ho-Oh, Snorlax, or Vaporeon. Ho-Oh, just because it's the only character in the entire game that has any revive mechanic, which I feel like is just slept on by a lot of people. Like, that is very strong. And like especially if you have like, say, a healing supporter in Kyogre, you pretty much make the enemy team have to go for you first, which is like exactly what you want as a defender. So I don't know, I feel like you kind of trap them where they either go for you first, doing exactly what you want as a defender, because then your damagers can take them down, or they don't go for you first and then you just revive everyone. Welcome in, Ahmed. Goodra, I don't know. Goodra is just a little bit too counterable. If the enemy team isn't coordinated, absolutely is a nightmare. But if the team, like, I had a Goodra on my team in ranked the other day, and the enemy team just played around them perfectly. And like they could do nothing. They would just like eject button away. They stayed out of range. And they could never get anything going. On the downside, I'm running Foul Play into a Slowbro and Greedent lane. I know that'll do a lot more when like Talonflame. Blissey versus Clefable. Overall, I would say Blissey just barely, because it can fill two roles. It can stop your team from getting CC'd, or it can like put up really good numbers with heal. While Clefable really only stops, or really only heals. We are never going to take this thing down. But Clefable is good into a lot of dash characters, because like gravity is like really strong, but I feel like not a lot of people utilize it well, or at least as well as they could have. They just kind of fire it off. Okay, I'm gonna just pre-rotate down for Regieleki. Clefable against... Oh, absolutely. Because it stopped... Or like Mimikyu. Things like that. It can just stop if you're good with the Moonlights. Just dart on up. Might as well grab the farm. Oh, I forgot we didn't... Okay, well, it's on 1. I was about to say, oh, I forgot we didn't break the goal. I say as it's on 1. Good. Oh, justice for Zacian and Tyranic. Yeah, I didn't play back then, but like I kind of am glad I didn't during the Zacian meta, the, or like when it was the EX meta with Zacian and the Mega Mewtwo's. That doesn't sound that fun. One I did play through for like the half season they did it was when they thought it was a good idea for speedsters to ignore the defense stat. So Absol could just solo entire teams. That was definitely a choice by them. Kind of glad they got rid of that. I feel like this Gardevoir is lining up an ult. We'll save that there for later. Okay. Kind of rude. Come grab this Gardevoir. Oh, there it is. I knew they were cooking it somewhere, but it was just a matter of who was the unlucky one that was gonna catch it. You know, I'll take those shields if you would just be so kind, Blissey. Thank you. Counter argument, a good Comfey does take skill. Overall, Comfey, absolutely, yeah, does not take skill. Agree with you wholeheartedly. But then you get that, like, one Comfey in 100. Either with your team or against your team. That just is constantly rotating through the entire team, keeping everyone full health. I dislike the large majority of people that do play Comfey, but I think that's more a player base thing than Comfey thing. I think if it wasn't Comfey, the people that just try and get carried would insta-lock some other support and pocket their friend. Oh, I missed it by a second. It's okay. We'll still get it. Oh, here comes a guard ult. I feel it. Unless they've ulted someone else recently, they've definitely got one cooking. They've definitely got one cooking. And there it is. Well, that's just kind of rude, Slowbro. Umbreon and a Dream. Oh, Blissey, that was a good ult there. We'll just borrow that. Thank you, Slowbro, for doing all the work. Who should they add next? Honestly, Onyx would be a really solid one. Like, you could not... Or, like, whether you kept it single stage or evolved it. And it would be a defender, and they absolutely need to add defenders. More defenders. As long as it's not another all-rounder. Because we are already way oversaturated with all-rounders. Oh. Oh, there's another Gardevoir ult. I think he's consistently one of the best all-rounders. I definitely think, I mean, if they're going to add the Hitmons, never going to be upset with that. Never would be upset with that. I just don't think it's likely. But yeah, Blaziken, I think, is consistently a top all-rounder that isn't just purely point and click. Like, it requires some combos to it. So, no complaints. 49k healing without Wish. Okay, I didn't know Umbreon had that in him. Oh, absolutely. He is very combo heavy. That people see or hear saying like, oh, Blaziken's really good. Blaziken's really strong. So people will just insta-lock it. Doing no looking into like, oh, how do you actually play Blaziken? If they add the Hitmons, I hope it wouldn't be split Evo and it would just be 3 separate. Just so you have one of each role, with Lee being attacker, Chan being defender, and Top being a all-rounder. Yep, we're doing a rotation. So Maisie's, Kia, Tokamon, and It's. You guys are up. Just gonna go ahead and speed things along there. Sorry you can't play. Oh, sorry to hear that. No worries though. Appreciate you just hanging out. 3735. So we'll drop that. So we've got Kia, Tokamon, and It's. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday and a great start to your week. Do a guide then. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's like I want to get into that. I just have not had the time to sit down, because that's a whole lot more scripting, filming, reading. But like I do really want to get into that this year, where do like a 5 to 10 minute vlog of here's how you play, and then like have snippets of like here's what you do with water pulse, boom, that's a short, and like break it down piecemeal like that. But yeah, it's just actually sitting down and getting it scripted. One I know I've wanted to do for a while is like, here's how you position at Kyogre fight based on your role. 230. 30 seconds till Kyogre. If you're a defender, like you should be kind of rotating. Like X, Y, and Z, just kind of like a very basic attacker. If you're not level 13 and it's 2 minutes 30 seconds, you should be getting some last minute farm in jungle, trying to get level 13, get your plus move. Just very much like broken down, like here's the loose definition of where you should be. But with this rotation, we'll do 3 games just to give everyone a chance. Welcome in, Charles. Hope you've had a great day so far. Yes, I usually play Lapras. I run double stacking for now and Big Root. I think with the new item dropping tomorrow, I'm gonna run that, Big Root, and something. Maybe just the cookie, so I have even more HP to max out our HP. Since the new item restores 10% of your max HP. The more HP you have, the more it restores, kind of deal. But so we've got 3 games. We'll rotate in I know we're kind of throwing you guys in and out, unless anyone new is coming in. We'll do Darkrai for 2, and then Based for the last one. If you guys are if you guys are still playing, don't mean to assume. New item plus Big Root and I mean, Focus definitely couldn't hurt. Definitely could not hurt just for that little bit of survivability. Especially with Lapras's ability, you kind of have 2 built-in free survives. Oh. Yeah, that is what I wanted to do. But yes, just to keep things rolling. Everyone's saying who they will play. I will play. We'll find out soon. A Talonflame. Okay. I don't know why it's saying remove all instances. I only have it on there once. Oh. Let me go ahead and spin. Oh, interesting either way. I was going to say Machamp or Wigglytuff is interesting. No, Base. We've got 3 games left with Jay, Tokamon, and Kia. And Darkrai's doing 2, you'll run the 3rd. Yep, you're good. If you're still around. Don't mean to ever assume. Excuse me. And non-Wiggly, you'll run Machamp. Sounds good. And I got Talonflame. That's who. Speedster. Find the bird. Oh, no pressure either way. Let me... We'll run Eject, and I will swap out this for attack weight, I think. Is an okay shift. Razor, ooh, that could be good. Just double crit Scopelins and Razor. Not good at Snipe Shot. Fair. I mean, you guys have seen me try and play Cinderace. I'm of the mindset you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I just stay firing off Pyro Balls towards them. Your favorite Pokemon? Your favorite's Talonflame, or you're asking mine? Mine is Hitmonchan overall, and Unite it's Lapras. You know, I kind of saw that too. There's zero excuse for me to not get KOs this game. And they've got 3 attackers. There's not really a reason for me to not pick up some KOs. Go Aerial Ace? I don't know. I feel like I normally go. Oh, the eject button. He almost got away, but thankfully we were able to dash. But that was a really good eject button from him. Okay, let's just get our stacks going. Not really what I wanted to do there, but just scoop these bad boys up. Top lane, I think you guys are fine. Because you are just rolling. Yeah, you guys are good. There we go. Where am I going? I'm going to help Machoke. Even if it's just to scare him back. Okay, they will be rotating here for Regieleki. Go ahead and get our stack. I'm waiting for that Ninetales to kind of show up, but we'll go ahead and rip first. Good defense, y'all. And make my way up. Go. And try and make my way back down in time before you guys take care of them all. Or, yep. That works. That poor reboot is just trying to get evolved. Not a good play on my part, or a good eject button. Yeah, he's just trying to live his life and is not being allowed to do that. Oh, he got us. One too many freezes. I think that front goal is just going down. Unless they just don't score on it, that works. Try and get there. Try getting 30 kills. I don't think we're quite on pace. Yeah, we would have to really eat down these last 3 minutes, but we will make a run at it. I will absolutely try my best. But yeah, I think we are not on pace to do it. Interesting spot to try and teleport back. If I'm going for 30 kills, I need to be in their spawn right now. Not getting Regilecki, but worth. If we're actually making a run at it. Well, that's their entire team. Hey, welcome in N7. Hope you've had a great Sunday so far. Oh, the fly took it away. Do one of these. Been good. Got to sleep in a little bit this morning. Girlfriend was in town for Valentine's Day. So kind of had a lazy weekend. And then got to have leftovers. So, never complaining with that. Just absolutely deleted. Yeah, definitely not reaching that 30 goal. But just casual matches today. So, really good. Just bullying some bots. Before jumping back into the madness tomorrow with the new item. Yeah, yeah, I feel like since I stream late in the day, my prediction is the item will have already received an emergency nerf. That's kind of my... If I was a betting man, that's kind of what I'd be betting on. Is that by the time I stream in the evening... Well, I'm not even streaming Unite tomorrow, so definitely by the time I stream Unite next, the item will have definitely gotten an emergency nerf. But yeah, definitely, I don't see it staying for long. Poor... Yep, I lost track of it. Yep, 100% doing Persona. So, yeah, very much my Tuesday evening. It will be nerfed into the ground, I think. Maybe not into the ground, but I think it's going to be like the amulet coin where it's just not... It's just not it. Latios. Alright. Now Absol game. Good luck, Kia. We are rocking out with Latios. And last time, I think we ran the dash move, so we're going to run Draco Meteor. Really solid. Good at being the front line and kind of drawing attention. Oh, we got whatever that is. So we'll scoop that up. Absol's one of those I learned during the Speedster season we talked about earlier, where like they were like, oh, we lost Jay, who I believe was It's. Are you finished for now, or did you just accidentally lag out? Oh, last battle. I see it. Excellent. Or, nope, you're back. Excellent teamwork last battle. That's what it was. I read last battle, then I confused myself on that one. Yep, Lapras is one of those that likes to just sit in the front line. And if they have brawlers, they're done. Because Lapras loves just sitting in the middle of the fight. Yep, confused myself and everyone listening. It's a talent. Okay, not important. Before I throw away the random envelope I grabbed to write today's list on, let me unpin the message since we're kind of reaching the end. So got 2 more games, but go ahead and take that down. Where is Latios? Lapras was broken. Yeah, I feel like most are. I think I want to swap that for Specs. I feel like that's not a bad swap. No worries, Charles. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. But yeah, Lapras does exactly what you need it to do. Little bit of damage, a whole lot of tank, and a little bit of self-heal. Does it have the highest damage of the defenders? Absolutely not. Does it have the, like, is it the bulkiest? No. But it just kind of does its job well. I think it's a good first defender for a lot of people. Because it kind of runs a good mix of abilities. But see what we can cook up with Latios. Oh, absolutely. As a defender main, knowing I have a good attacker backing me up, that's like every defender's dream of having an actual attacker backing them up. Not one that I have to out-damage to get any KOs. There we go. Good first hit. I mean, you forget, I'm coming from solo queue. I'm used to 18k damage attackers. Anyone that just has any understanding of the game is amazing for me. And, like, you got an understanding of the game, so... It's when I consistently out-damage attackers. It's like, well, what are we doing here? We're running Draco Meteor. Oh, yeah. Unite's my first MOBA. So, like, I don't know the struggle from other games, but I certainly know it in this one. I'm gonna scoop up one of these berries. And there's no farm. To be fair, I don't know. I don't I don't know. Like, I've said it, like, when we're looking for teammates before. Like, I'm not even asking for consistent 100k damage. Like, I'm just looking for, like, 60 to 80k damage from my attackers. Which I feel like is very achievable. Easier to focus on. Yeah. That is another thing I want to do this year, kind of with streams, is get into other MOBAs. But I don't know if it will be League, because I've really only heard bad things about it from anyone that plays it. Just a heads up, they will be on bot lane pretty heavy here momentarily. There we go. That got him, right? Yes, it did. Okay, I was about to say, surely that got him. Go ahead and get that. I'm gonna go ahead and try and break their goal before they get... Well... I haven't tried it personally, but I've heard Showdown does really bad numbers-wise. But yeah, it is very much a different feel. In terms of battling, what I'll likely do, if/when I pivot to that, is I'm gonna wait for champions to drop. Because that looks like it'll be a polished version of Showdown. Bot Gardevoirs are scary, yep. Because the second you see them, they just ult you into oblivion. But yeah, I think Champions is going to be an interesting one to make other forms of content easier to record. Good get. Well, we're already fully stacked, so don't need to drop that, but... Alright, we'll make our way on up. Help take down this Ninetales. And then rotate on down. Grabbing these in the meantime. Glad you were able to survive that. Play the last game after all. Sounds good. Yes, we'll rotate out Darkrai for Based. Just since they're both kind of rotating through again. I typically will press it again. I know it bursts on the end of its range. But like if I'm right up next to him, no, it does not burst on contact. It either bursts at the end of its range or if you press the button again. From our very quick field research of trying to hit the Ninetales. Yeah, it's not really one I play much either, so I genuinely did not have an answer. Just from knowing. I think it's similar to Mist Ball with Latias, where it either hits the end of its range or you have to fire it off. Okay, Ninetales. Waiting to jump me in the grass, a little rude. Okay, name of the game now. Let's try and get level 13. There we go. Luster Purge Plus. Buzzwole is just throwing down with that Zera Aura. There we go. And that should be it. Thoughts on Cram? You know, I wish he was better. And, like, not to say he's bad, but, like, I kind of put him in the same boat as, like, a Phalanx or a Duraludon type, where it's like, they can be really good, but is generally outclassed. Fired that way too quickly. Really any restricting movement. Mean Look, Draco Meteor could be kind of nuts. Unite is good, yeah. Just turns into like a turret that rains damage. But what made me think of Draco Meteor with that was I just dropped the attack on the Gardevoir that was Leech Lifed in. So like imagine just being Leech Lifed, which already does an absurd amount of damage. Then having just 100 stacked Draco dropping on your head. Like, you're just not surviving. Hey, Darkrai with the MVP with the 30 assists. Really good. Very aggressive front line, which I feel like is what you need with Buzzwole. Alright, we are cycling out Darkrai for base for the last game. Oh, did I hit main menu by... Oh, no, I did not. It just took us back there. I was about to say, did I accidentally go too far back? There we go. I think. 999 ping. That is... Oh, there we go. India. Okay, well, I mean, at least it seems to be working, as laggy as I'm sure it is. We're going to cycle out Darkrai for base just for this last one. And then we'll wrap things up, but we'll go ahead and spin while it's searching. Ending off with a Trevenant. Okay. Day before Trevenant becomes even more obnoxious to be against. Because you get what is it? Pain Split and Woodhammer, or Pain Split and Curse. I don't know which one it is, but or not Pain Split and Curse. But whichever second one goes with Pain Split. Playing 5% phone outdoors with the sun. Oof. That is just risky. On Umbreon, who I feel like you kind of got to aim, like, I know it's kind of auto-lock, but you got to aim the mean looks and wish some. I play on the Switch. My good old Switch 1 that I bought during COVID. Trevenant. Well, on the bright side, can swap off EXP share. Go Eos, and sure, we'll go attack weight for now. I have a capture card, so basically I HDMI from the Switch to the capture card to the monitor. Using Clefable, solid choice. Got a lot of damage on our team. And a very solid front line. Most likely bots, just from the Mons selected. Let's... Can try Snipe Shot. I say go for it. No better time to learn than casual matches against bots. And who knows, might... You're saying you don't know how to use it. I'm expecting like a 200k damage game where you just absolutely pop off. Sorry, I took all the last hits. I don't remember if you're stacking or not. As I continue to get the last hits. I know it doesn't really matter for experience. It only really matters for stacking. Start our stacks. Right side should be able to. We'll run Woodhammer over Curse. So Woodhammer and Pain Split, I think, is going to become a problem. More than it already was, because it's not like it was bad before. But now Woodhammer heals, or will heal with the item. Good get. That Absol just said nah and dipped right out of there. Go ahead and keep the stacks going. Get out of that zone where you can just keep healing. Go. I'm just gonna run Horn Leech. I feel like Pain Split is a comp. Can I heal from these? I can. Was gonna TP back, but I don't know if I can just heal from them. No sense in not. Gardevoir's rotating down. I saw 2 were on Espeon. That's kind of why I started rotating up. But one was kind of making a beeline this way. Alright, and we rotate back on up. See if I can get a stack off, I guess. Or there's a... There we go. Now we'll see if we can get a stack off. Now we'll see if we can get a stack off. First try. Let me go ahead and grab this. Might as well be fully stacked, right? No sense in not. What happened to me, you know? Very polite thing to ask. Gonna have to be a lot more specific if you want an answer, though. Just use that to secure. Is it the best use of the ult? Probably not, but no. Just not mess around. Make our way on up. Oh, the game's going? They're going well. I mean, we're also only playing quick, or not quick matches, casual matches today. So don't have to deal with the ranked madness, but hope your day's been well. Gurphy, you have exams tomorrow morning. Unfortunate. Hopefully you're prepared for them. I guess we can test out new mons, relaxed start to the week. I'm a little nervous for this week with Unite because we are getting the new item. So I know I sound like a broken... Watch it be, like, just the most mid item. Like, how much I've been hyping it up. But, like, I think it's going to be a pretty game-changing item. But after all this, it just ends up being the most mid item known to mankind. Yeah. I was about to say, Kia, if you want to just rain hits, I don't think they can get by me. So we can just take them down. Study immune. Ooh. Yeah. Definitely sounds like a tricky class. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I am wearing my headphones to protect my ears. Wearing my moisture wicking shirt to prevent rot. Poor Absol. He's got absolutely deleted there. Well, I think we kind of have this one in the bag, just a hunch. Go ahead and ult the... Oh, I missed. I was going to say, we're going to go ahead and ult the Absol just because it didn't have a rough enough life last time. Alright, there we go. Greedent's all the way up there, and the rest of them won't respond. Easy as that. GG's. GG's all the way across the board today. GG's just... Kia wins out on MVP. How did you do? Take a look. 109k heals, good damage blocked. I'd say really solid. Nice MVP Kia. See, I told you. Kia was like, I'm going to try out Snipe Shot, even though I don't think you did. I think you ran Liquidation. But I was like, watch, you're going to run it, and then just like pop off with it. But nice MVP. But yeah, that will do it for the stream. Always a pleasure having y'all. I hope you guys did enjoy, and we'll be back tomorrow with... No worries, Kia. I do the same too. Just going into games, I'm like, okay, I'm playing Lapras, I'm gonna run Bubble Beam. Then panic and just lock in Ice Beam. Yep, I 100% have been there. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with some Persona, and then on Tuesday with more Ranked Unite. But until then, I hope everyone has a great rest of their Sundays and a great start to their weeks. But till next time, peace, peace.